So today we have the AeroBand guitar. And AeroBand introduces a new way to be a musician with this user-friendly designed AeroBand guitar. So we are going to cover the main features of this AeroBand guitar today so that you can make up your mind on it and have a better understanding of this instrument. Now, before we uncover everything which is going on with this guitar, let's try to stay open-minded. And even if this ends up not being the right guitar for you, it may be the right choice for someone else. Whether they are currently evaluating the idea of entering the guitar world, or maybe they have been playing for a long time and now they can't do that anymore because of arthritis, because of other finger, joint, mobility issues. So that being said, let's get to the features. And the first feature is the 9 built-in sounds that this guitar can offer. Let's listen to these 9 tones from the built-in speaker on the body of this guitar. As you can see, this is completely unplugged. So when you look at this instrument, don't expect this to be an electric guitar. Don't expect this to replace your electric guitar. We will explore together what the AeroBand guitar can actually do. So the AeroBand guitar obviously comes with an app that you can download, and looking at the interface, this is really helpful. First of all, because clicking on guitar tone, you can see all of the sounds and tones available that we just listened to. And then because this is the latest version of the AeroBand guitar, there's lots of improvements. In the settings, you can select whether you want the hammer-ons and the slides. You can select if you want the open strings hammer-ons as well. This cover to act as a mute bar for palm muting. There's a bunch of other features for complete beginners, which I'm not going to cover in this video, but you can even simplify chord positions, for example. Then there is actual courses and lessons that you can get access to, mostly for beginners. And most importantly, I think this is one of the most underrated features of this guitar and the learning experience that you can have with the AeroBand guitar. There's a bunch of songs basically in all genres that you can learn in the app itself and you can play along to with chords on screen.
I'm officially missing you.
So what are the improvements of this new version of the AeroBand guitar? To recap: the hammer-ons and slides responsiveness, the latency, overall improvement, and the open tunings available. Now, the AeroBand guitar also doesn't need any tuning. It's always perfectly in tune. Plus, look at this headstock. There's a central button for the tone, so you can go through the 9 tones that I showed you. But then there is the chance with these 2 buttons to add a capo to the guitar. And if you don't remember what capo you're using, because you can't physically see which capo it's on, just by adding the capo, you will see 1 light on, obviously for capo 1. You want to go to capo 4, now you will have 4 lights on. And again, if you want to go down and bring it back to no capo whatsoever, you just do this. Right? But the other main feature of the AeroBand guitar is that this instrument is also a MIDI device. So now guitarists can be music producers as well, like many piano players are. And if you wanted to get into music production but you felt like you weren't so comfortable playing a MIDI keyboard, this is your chance to get into music production and make this guitar, this instrument, sound like any other instrument using it as a MIDI controller. So these are some of the things that you can play with the AeroBand guitar used as a MIDI device in your DAW. Now, in line with other smart guitars and smart devices in general, this is an all-in-one guitar, which means that you can plug in a microphone to it. You have a designated button for drum loops as well, and obviously the built-in speaker that we mentioned and that we used to listen to the built-in sounds, the built-in tones that this guitar comes with. Now, the other feature that I like is that obviously with this knob you can adjust the volume of the built-in speaker to have a quiet practice or even a silent practice, because you can obviously plug headphones in. Now, obviously this guitar is extremely easy to carry and the neck is detachable, which makes it really easy to travel with. And then when you want to assemble it back, you just do this. Done. Now, the strings on the fretboard are silicone strings. The only actual strings that you have are here. They're really soft to press, so that means it's obviously very comfortable to play, which is great if you are a complete beginner that has never experienced what it is to play a guitar, or like I said before, if you have any physical issues that don't allow you to play a regular steel string guitar, for example. What do you guys think of this guitar? Personally, I think it has features that I've never seen in any other guitar, and we need to look at it not expecting it to be a traditional guitar, but maybe we can just compare it to the other smart guitars that you see everywhere these days, with the additional benefit that this can also be a MIDI device and help you out with your creativity and possibly even get you into music production for the first time. Would I use it as my only guitar to practice or to perform? Well, obviously not, and that's okay, because this is not intended for that. It's rather intended for all of the other purposes that we have shown in the video. And based on that, this is a very interesting instrument.